Indy Mogul.
Watchmen, one of us died tonight.
Alan Moore's 12-issue miniseries Watchmen was published by DC Comics in 1986. A complex, philosophically intellectual, sexually explicit, and violent tale, many said it could never be filmed. In fact, Alan Moore himself has said it could never be filmed because he wrote Watchmen to show the kind of storytelling that comics can do, but that cinema and literature cannot. However, Hollywood just couldn't resist the only graphic novel to make it onto Time magazine's list of top 100 English-language novels. Producer Lawrence Gordon brought the project to 20th Century Fox back in 1986, but it got stuck in turnaround in 1991. So Gordon shopped it around until it wound up at Warner Brothers, a now infamous transition. In February 2008, Fox sued Warner Brothers for copyright infringement, a claim Warner Brothers ignored until a Los Angeles judge ruled that Fox had a case. Not wanting to delay the film's release, Warner Brothers cut a deal. So it's March 6th, and Watchmen is here. The hype has been building since the trailer debuted last summer in front of The Dark Knight. DC Comics president Paul Levitz noted that after the trailer debuted, they had to print almost 1 million more copies to meet the demand. Who watches The Watchmen? Warner Brothers and Fox hope everyone does. Thanks to AMC, for the first time ever, we're inside the theater. And it's awesome! We're here for the sold-out midnight IMAX screening, and it gets out after the break.
$99 music videos is best experienced with Verizon Fios Internet.
The exact same thing, but completely different. You're watching Indy Mogul.
Are The Watchmen worth watching?
Without a doubt, definitely yes.
100%. Amazing movie.
It's okay, but it's like everybody's gonna be talking about it, so you should see it.
It was beautiful, but what the hell just happened?
I didn't know what to expect. I went in not knowing what to expect, and I was really blown away by everything.
I was expecting something amazing, and then I just wasn't blown away.
My overwhelming impression of this was that there were 0 surprises.
What do you think was missing?
I didn't like the music. I thought that sucked.
The way the music came in at certain points, I felt it was a little awkward.
Some people were talking about how the soundtrack was like, oh, I don't know. You gotta go with it, and you gotta just respect it.
Everything about it, from directing to visuals, acting, just the whole thing, it was just amazing. The cinematography was amazing. Zack Snyder I think he did a great job.
Maybe Darren Aronofsky might have done a better job, or I don't think Terry Gilliam could have done a better job.
Alan Moore wanted to make a very rich, complex, kind of deep novel, a lot of allegories, lots of symbolism, whereas Snyder wanted to include those elements but also make it a very enjoyable Hollywood film.
Have you come as your favorite characters?
Actually, I'm a Night Owl fan, but it's hard to come up with the casting.
Who was your favorite character in the movie?
Rorschach.
I liked the girl. What was her name? Lori. I liked Lori.
Night Owl, Dan Dreiberg. I saw him and I was like, oh, I love you so much.
It's gotta be Rorschach.
He's pretty on.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome in the movie.
How are you gonna watch the movie with that on?
Absolutely. There's no other way to do this.
Did you read the graphic novel?
No. People are going to hate me for that one.
Well, do you think that made a difference?
No, a movie should be able to stand on its own.
When you adapt something, you need to add something, you need to change something, you need to make it a movie as opposed to this was, the comic book on screen.
I don't think it's accessible to people who've never read the graphic novel.
I think anyone that hasn't read the graphic novel will be wondering what the hell just happened for the last 3 hours.
I think the subject matter is strong enough that you could screw up a movie and it could still be interesting and worth watching.
It's just a beautiful movie. Just watch it.
If you like it a lot, I say read the comic book as well. It'll just add to the experience.
What do you give it on a 1 to 10?
10.
8.5.
I give it like a 7.
7.
A 6.5.
9.
An 8.
9.
8.
Gonna go with a 6.
Flat 5.
A 9.
Between an 8 and a 9.
7.
People were all over the board on this movie, resulting in a less than super 7.5 for Watchmen. Watchmen is also the focus of this week's one-sentence review challenge. If you've seen the movie, leave your 1 to 10 rating below, as well as a one-sentence review. The best one will be featured on Sunday on Movie Math, where we'll also discuss how Watchmen did at the box office. I'm Grace Randolph, and you've just gone beyond the trailer.